Looks like we're live, Bruce. Give it a second here, and let's turn it over to you, Bruce. Welcome, everybody. It's October 26, 2014, and I'm going to turn this over to Bruce to start the Hangout tonight. So, Bruce, take it away, brother.
Thanks, bro. I want to welcome everybody to the live auto recruiting platform Google Hangout. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Everybody on my expert panel, Mark, Paulie, Anthony, and Jose, what's up?
What's up, Bruce? Doing great. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man? Another week's gone by, and here we are, guys. And I want to thank you again. I appreciate hanging out with you guys every week. Every Sunday night we do this. I also want to thank everybody that's stopping by tonight to take a look at, what we're going to share tonight about a system and a marketing strategy using SMS to connect with your prospects on the internet and have the ability to communicate with them. Very powerful system. I want to welcome you here. If you're brand new, congratulations for finding this. If you don't have a business opportunity, I want to be clear, this is not a business opportunity, but if you don't have one, you can resell the system to generate an income online. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what most of us below are here are doing. We're leading with the solution because it just makes sense in a struggling market of people trying to generate an income on the internet that are failing. So it only made sense to me to find a solution. I was ready to walk away from the industry because the fact is I was doing well, I was recruiting, but the duplication wasn't happening. So we have a system in place that's going to solve all the problems for you. This is what everybody needs. They need a system that's going to recruit for them. They need a system that's going to duplicate so that the people don't leave and quit and go somewhere else, and a traffic solution. We have all of these here with Auto Recruiting Platform. But again, it's not a business opportunity. It's a business system because, like I said, people fail online, right? People fail online because they don't have a system of duplication. Okay, you can't go out there and get a website, WordPress site to set up your blog, your capture page. You have to get some kind of software to create capture pages, right? So you have an autoresponder that you have to sign up for, and you have to do all this stuff and integrate everything together. But you've only solved one problem, your problem of the system to generate a way to capture traffic, a way to capture people's information. It's only helping one person, you. Okay? How do you duplicate that? Somebody's going to join you, and you're going to have to teach them how to set up a WordPress blog and how to, they have to buy the software for, so it's not as simple as joining your opportunity. There's a lot involved, and it could take you a week to teach one person how to do all this before they even start to share their business opportunity referral link, right? So you need a system that's going to replicate, and what we have is a mobile marketing tool suite with every tool that you need to have success on the internet, but we also have a mobile replicating capture page system. Okay, so now it's not all about me and what I can achieve, it's about what I can share with the people who join my business opportunity, because now they get the same exact system that I'm using, the same exact system that the creator of the system, Don Glanville himself, uses, and we get all his resources, all his traffic resources. Here's a gentleman that's created systems for over 10 years online, 11 years, going over 11 years, has generated 7 figures a month, and he's given us the very system that he's going to use in his resources. So, if you're looking for that guru, they're headhunting for the top leaders in a company so that you can join them, and maybe they'll help you. Well, now there's one that created a system that's going to help you. So we have that, and you know what? The fact is, mobile's going to be huge. Mobile is here to stay. Our cell phones aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Think about how the cell phone has progressed. It's now our home, a little computer. It's our camera. It's an MP3 player. It's a video recorder. It does everything for us. We don't leave home without it. Generally, your cell phone is within an arm's reach of you. If you leave your home and you forget it, you turn around and go back and get it, even if you're just driving up the street to the store to run a quick errand, just in case you need it. We are connected to our phones, so it only makes sense, guys, to reach people wherever they go. Period. This is the most powerful system that you are ever going to see. There is nothing like it on the internet. You may see a couple things that are a little bit similar, but they don't have the integration and the technology that we have. We have it all. And the key feature is communication, the replicating system, the traffic. I could go on and on. You need all these things. Who doesn't? Guys, who doesn't want a system that's going to recruit for them and duplicate for them so that they can generate and have success on the internet? People are struggling. Who doesn't want this? Anybody?
That's right. That's exactly right. And these are tools for marketing, a marketing strategy, and these are tools. And tools work whether you're the only one using them or if you've got a downline using them. The downline helps pay for the tools that you use, but you can use these tools and they're patterned after. You can pattern a funnel, customize a funnel after for every other product or opportunity that you might want to promote. So and this has been proven. Now we've been here testing this, and we have the stats established so that you can plug in and you're going to know with a certain amount of investment what you're going to be getting out of that investment and your return on investment, your ROI. So it's very, very simple, very easy, very duplicatable, and easy to calculate, project where you want to be 5, 6 months, a year from now. So and first and foremost, it's a marketing tools. Then secondarily to that, you do have an opportunity to resell the license, and that's where there is an opportunity within that platform, a compensation connected to it. But we hear from Jose all the time that he can hardly wait for this thing to launch, and he's just going to go crazy with it within ARP itself. It might take him quite a while before he is interested in promoting or selling anything else. So it is powerful in and of itself, and I just that's what attracted me, and that's what attracted most of us to this.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's a very efficient system. I mean, if you're a person that don't have a whole lot of time, I mean, it just keeps you engaged in doing income-producing activity because everything is in one place. And if you're building a list, you have tracking software, you have support, you have community. I mean, it's just the most efficient system, and that's why when I first saw it, especially the fact that it's on a mobile platform, SMS two-way, not one-way, two-way. That's made it to me it's so special. So it was like a no-brainer when I saw that, and when I saw that you had to apply to find out more, that really took me to another level. I realized I said I had to get into this no matter what, and I'm glad I did. Ever since I've been in, it's been great. I've had no issues. The past issues that I had with building email lists and the process of trying to build rapport with people. I mean, you need time for that kind of stuff. If you just want to get your business rolling right away, you want to get engaged and get to. I mean, we live in an instant gratification world nowadays. People want to get moving on things. They don't like, and that's what's great about the system. Among other things, it's just so many things. The system is so versatile. So I'm just glad to be here with you guys. I enjoy coming here, sharing this every Sunday. because I know what we have is special. So
I just
that's
want to
what I have
chime
to say.
in. I want to chime in real quick because you said two things, and one was the two-way SMS texting, which, by the way, is global, and there's no added charges texting globally, so it's huge. So we're talking two-way SMS, you know, like almost like instant messaging, because you can text and communicate with your leads immediately when they opt in. The other thing about mobile, Anthony, you know, we have a mobile platform, right, and everything's in one place. So the importance of that is if you're always on the run and you're busy, like you are, Anthony, you work like 16 hours a day, and you're building, and I mean, you're killing this, really. I commend you, because I don't work 16 hours a day, and you're crushing this. So, but the point is, if everything's in one place, it's easy to access on your phone, and it's easy to use all the tools because they're in one place. Could you imagine trying to go to your WordPress blog and doing all that, what you'd have to do to manage your business, your capture pages, you know, mobilely?
Right. I mean, guys, nowadays this is a computer. You could do anything that you can do on pretty much anything you can do on your laptop, desktop, on this thing. It's amazing. It's just I love the system because it just puts everything anywhere you can go, whether you reach people wherever they go, and you can do your business wherever you go. So, I mean, what more can you ask for? You know?
Dude, this thing, you're right, Anthony and Bruce. This thing is so insane that it truly is global. I mean, you can text through the system worldwide, man. I mean, when I go to the website, my website, my capture page, it's got enter your cell phone, right? And it's got all the you click in and you put in your area code numbers, and it's got all the countries. Look at they got countries here that I can't even pronounce, bro. They got Uganda, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Universal Personal Telecommunication. You got Uruguay, Vanuatu, Vatican City. I mean, I can text the Pope from here, bro. I mean, this is insane. This is insane, man.
Texting the Pope is pretty powerful.
You can talk to anybody in the world with this thing, man. You can communicate, man, worldwide with this thing. This is sick. And I can see businesses throughout the world, man, ordering the software so they can build their business and communicate through text.
Let me know if the Pope answers you.
I like about text is that it's not intrusive. It's not like a phone call. No, it's a text. People don't mind. They look at that. They can reply, not reply. It's up to them. So that's another great feature. I mean, people don't like to get on the phone unless they know who they're talking to and they want to talk to that person.
That's right.
So this is the perfect setup for building a relationship.
This is a complete business in a box, folks. If you're here for the first time tonight, whoever invited you here you should buy him a nice Christmas gift, because this system will change your life. So let me break this down, what everybody's been talking about here on the panel, what you really get with ARP, all right, which is a lot you get, all right. We all know you need to build a list, and well, some people don't know they have to build the list, but if you want to make it on the internet, you need to build a list, all right. What everybody is doing is they're building a list with email marketing. Once again, I'm not going to go into it. You could watch some previous Hangouts. We know the problems with email marketing, okay? Not getting open, going to spam. I mean, even Google, Yahoo, now you could click a button to unsubscribe right from there. So you're putting dollars into your advertising for really, and you're really losing it, because people have a way of opting out a lot easier now off your list. So you're spending money into advertising and you're losing those leads, all right? Also, you know, even if a person opts into your landing page and goes through the whole process and actually loves what you have, in this decade of Googling and researching and the internet and all this kind of stuff, this research people do, that's what they do. They go off to Google, they start doing their research on that company, because now they got interested, right? and they're bumping into, you know, all the other people, that the leaders, all the people making money, that got teams, that got advertised, that got co-ops, that got bonuses, that got gifts, everything under the sun, right? What happens is, boom, you're losing them because they're joining under those people because they have a successful team, they have a system, whatever they're giving away, right? And what really, how could you compete with that? You know, you're an average guy just starting out, new opportunity. You know, you don't have the fancy cars and the big houses and the trips where you're traveling around the world. So how does somebody average, somebody who's average is going to compete with that? You're not, okay? So you're losing a lot of sales to the big time leaders, the big time gurus, right? So there's a problem with email marketing, and it's only getting harder. Years ago, man, it was the best thing out there. Everybody was building a list, people were getting sales from it, but it's become so oversaturated. And now, with all the people coming onto the internet trying to make money, they're all building their list the same way because that's what they're taught. They don't know any better. They're all doing it the same way. So 97% of people are failing. I look at it like, if I'm going to do what 97% of the people are doing, then I'm going to be part of the 97% failure rate. So you got to look at ways to do different things. You got to find out what the 3% of the people are doing. And with our system, we're building our list via two-way text messaging, like all these guys said before, right? We're able to communicate with that person that comes on our list. We're able to build a relationship with that person, becomes friends with them. And what happens? People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. So boom, that's a no-brainer. On top of that, we have an application process in the middle, at the beginning of our system, that when somebody opts in, they're locked into you. So remember before I was talking about that people are losing people to leaders because of searching? This system you can't. You're locked in. Okay, you can't go anywhere. Your cell phone, everything is locked in. Your name, address, everything's locked in. They can't go any place. So if they want to go join somebody else, nuh-uh. Gets redirected right back into your funnel, and you get credit for the sale if they join. All right. So back to what I was saying about the application practice part. When they opt in, they get to see a little presentation. Then they ask to pay a $4.95 application fee. It's a 22-question survey. All right, some questions in there. What have you done before? You know, how much money you want to make? You know, all stuff to get to know you and see what if they have any experience in any of this internet marketing game, or you're a total newbie. But we get to know a little bit about that person, and we have the right to either accept it or deny it. And then what we do is once we accept it, if we accept it, we send it off to corporate, they look at it, and then they give out the text for that person to continue to the presentation to see what ARP can do for them and their business and able to join on the back end. But that application fee is so, so important, and I'll tell you why quickly here. It separates the tire kickers, the freebie seekers, to the serious people. Plus, it also gets to know, it gets us to know a little bit about you, and to see if we're a good fit. So it really makes you, it gets that list that you're building even more targeted, a better quality of person coming on that list. Because I whipped out that credit card, they told you that they were serious, they filled out a survey. Now you got something. You got a hot lead, as we call them, okay? That's a hot lead. Now it's just building up that relationship, okay? So enough with the list building part of it. Second part of it is the custom funnel that you get with this system. If you've been through the auto recruiting platform website, okay, which you probably have, and if you didn't see the last part of our system because you didn't pay that $4.95 application fee, you should go back and do that to see how this system works. Because if you have another business, or you have a product, or you have a service, say you look just like coaching people, you could brand that custom funnel to your company, to your name, change out the colors, change out the graphics, design it any way you want for your specific company, product, service, or even branding yourself. All right? Very powerful. With the application fee in the middle, you could even raise the application fee if you want. Heck, you know, raise the application fee. You get even a better targeted quality person coming on that list. So for you, if you have a business out there, how much would it cost you to go out to hire somebody to build you a system like that? Not to mention, when you get your own funnel, you kind of get your own membership site. We call it a community, a surfboard back there, but there's, I mean, you don't even have to go on Facebook anymore. There's a whole community. You could talk to your customers right in the back office there. You could have a leaders board of who's on top. You know, all your tracking is there. You want to run co-ops and you want to run different traffic sources. Just name it, create a campaign link for it, and it tracks for whatever you want to test, whatever kind of traffic you want to send to it. All right, so it's a tracking system back there too. How much you can just pay for that alone? All right. Number 3 out of the what ARP gives you is the leads. Everybody needs traffic to their website. Us guys were just talking about that before we just came on this Hangout. You have to drive traffic to your website. There's so many people you could talk to. There's so much time you could put on Facebook, and you know, everybody needs to be driving traffic. Now, there's a right way of driving traffic and there's a wrong way of driving traffic. But it's going to take you years to figure that out. Okay? And a lot of money with a lot of testing with a lot of different kind of ways. And you know, that could get frustrating, trust me. I've been doing this a long time, so of these guys, traffic is your #1 problem. You know, you could do all sorts of kinds of advertising, but what works, you don't know unless you test it, okay? And the way you test it is by pulling out your wallet and start paying for it, okay? ARP, we don't worry about that. We have the best traffic. It's not even traffic, it's leads. We buy leads. High quality leads that the average person can't afford or can't even find, right? Leads that if you were to bump into these guys, the minimum will cost you $10,000 a month and sign a contract because you have to do it every single month on a continuous basis, not a one-shot deal. So this is traffic, quality people that have a wallet and a credit card ready to buy what you have to offer because it will be targeted. Okay, you selling sneakers, it's going to target those people looking for sneakers, not people that are looking for, you know, dresses. All right, so it's very targeted traffic that, you know, like I said, normal people. This is not offered to normal people. You know, oh, somebody just got a lead. Jose got a lead. He's showing you a lead on the bottom. See that? So so this is the icing on the top of the cake. This is going to make and break your career right here with this traffic we're able to get. It's going to take your income to a different level. Life-changing stuff here. Life-changing stuff we're sharing with you. So with that, I think I covered everything. I don't want to let some of the other people talk, but that's what you get with ARP. I mean, that's
the best part. Got to tell them the best part. The cost for those leads.
The traffic. You want to know about the traffic cost? It's probably cheaper than what you're going out testing traffic for, right? What you pay for $100, we call them traffic packs. I'd rather call them lead packs because we're getting leads, right? For $100 per traffic pack, you can buy one traffic pack, you can buy 100. Doesn't matter. We got enough leads for everybody. But what you get for $100 for every traffic pack is 20 to 25 verified cell phone numbers. That means people actually put their cell phone number in your website and got it verified and is a lead on your list. 20 to 25 of them for $100. Come on, no brainer. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Paulie, I want to chime in on the advertising that we're gonna get, the traffic that we're gonna get. It's so high quality, it's so expensive that the average person can't afford it. You have to have a minimum buy of $10,000 to $50,000 a month. Who the hell has that kind of money unless you're a corporation? a Coca-Cola company or that can buy that type of advertisement and get their product out to the masses, okay? And then the average person doesn't, but the average person doesn't have that kind of money. But through the system, okay, we can have access to that kind of advertisement for an affordable price of $100. You know, $100 will get you like 5, maybe 2 minutes on a commercial. That's the type of advertisement that we're gonna get, where millions and millions of people, quality people, are looking at your website. So, and that's going to be available when they join this auto recruiting platform and joining our system and joining our program. So it's just phenomenal. You're not going to get that type of service or that type of quality lead, like you said, anywhere else on the planet. Again, because in order for you to get it, you got to pay the big bucks. But because you're using our system, you get the connects. You can get in and get your share of the big pie out there. So.
Yeah, well, we get buying power because we're a community that we're all pooling our money together, you know, to pay for this advertising, and that's another key we should probably chime in on about the advertising is, you know, it's live marketing, that because we're actually hiring a marketing firm to do the advertising for us. So this is live marketing to our offer. So you know, when you get a person that enters their cell phone number and verifies it, you're texting a live person that just saw an advertisement online and that's relevant to, you know, what we're offering, so that when they click on it and they see what's on the other side, it matches. It's what they were looking for, right? So that's the key. These guys know what they're doing. You know, we can drive traffic, right? We can figure out, and a lot of people listening, you can probably figure out, you know, if I put a banner ad on this website, or, you know, this solo ad provider gets good results for people because I can see, you know, the testimonials on his website. But the fact of the matter is, we're amateurs. We are not professional marketers. If you're going to do electrical work in your house, you're going to hire a professional electrician to do the job. We're hiring a professional advertising firm to work for us. You know why? Because we're automating everything. You know, the system's automated, our advertising's automated, so it's going to give us more time to do the things that we want to do, spend more time with our family. Because the God's honest truth is, when we got involved in this industry, we were told we could work 15 to 20 hours tops a week, 10 to 15 hours a week, and it turns out that this network marketing, internet marketing job is, you know, every single day, and all the waking hours and nooks and crannies of your day that you can squeeze it in. All right? So this is what the system's going to provide for you. It's going to provide all the solutions to the problems that you're having. I mean, who doesn't want a system that's going to recruit for them on automation? You know, presenting for you with an automated presentation, 24/7, 365 days a year. Auto recruiting platform. If you click the button below, that system is an exact replica of what you get as a custom funnel to plug your business into. So when you're looking at auto recruiting platform, look at it as a whole tool, and how you can utilize each step of the process and each feature in this system to market your business. Okay, we're not selling you a business opportunity. We're taking you through a demo of a custom funnel that was created for this system called Auto Recruiting Platform. But all that is totally, completely brandable to your business opportunity. There is no, once you create your funnel, there will be no ARP or Auto Recruiting Platform link below. Click here to get this system. We don't do that. All the other systems out there, you have to pay to unbrand it so that it looks like it's your system. This one, when you purchase the system, it's yours. You get the resale rights as a founder if you get it as a founding member. I mean, guys, this is a no-brainer. Everybody wants what we have. Everybody, and needs it. Am I wrong?
Yeah. You want to hear conversion rates too? You talk about the system so much, right? You want to hear because this business is a numbers game, right? You got to drive traffic. There's so many people. It's just like like you're a salesman, and you talk to 10 people. Hopefully, one person to buy from you. So, knock on a few doors or so. But here's what this system. I'm going to share these numbers with you. I'm probably not going to believe it, but on average, okay, on average, we got about 3,000 people in ARP now. Some people working it, and the people working ARP, their numbers are higher. But we have some people not working it, waiting, saving their bucks, their dollars. So when we launch here, they're able to tap into this awesome traffic that we got, right? So on average, let's go back to when I was explaining before. When somebody puts in their cell phone number and it gets verified, that's an opt-in, okay? From opt-in to paid app, okay? The next step is paying that $4.95 application fee, like I stated before. From opt-in to paying that app is running at 17%, right? Now listen to this. Here's the best part. Once that person pays that application fee, goes through the presentation, the system is closing all on automation, okay? We're taking you out of the equation because you might be part of the problem why you're not getting sales, right? You may not know how to sell. You may not be experienced enough. There's a lot of reasons, but we're letting a professional closer and a funnel do all the work for you. Total automation. So from when that person pays that app, goes through that presentation to sale, on average, it's running at 27%. That's insane anywhere. Where do you get 27% conversion rates? You don't get them anywhere. In email marketing may get 1 or 2%, and that's probably good, I guess. But 27% closing rate. It's a numbers game, man. This auto recruiting platform business, or this platform, just take out a calculator, man. This doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. Figure out how many leads you want to buy the leads, and the system's going to convert at a certain number, and you can more or less write your own paycheck. Simple as that. I mean, it doesn't get simpler.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to write my check for $50,000 a month.
Yeah. I mean,
boom.
This is, and you joke about that. That's not a joke. This system is for big thinkers. I mean, if you're coming in here looking at making an extra $1,000 or $3,000 a month, you really need to think bigger than that, because, I mean, I know all us down here, once this launches, we're going to be over $50,000 a month real fast. I mean, we've been, like I said, we're not the ones sitting on our asses waiting for the traffic. We actually went out there and worked our business because we see the power in the system. Why sit back and wait for something? Okay, we're going to drive traffic. The traffic is not as good as what the traffic we could buy through ARP, but at least it's something. You generated, once again, enough people through the system, you're going to get something out of it. I'm converting at 51%, and I've showed my back office here on my numbers here, a couple of weeks ago. That right in black and white, you could see 51% conversion rates. I mean, that's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, you're not going to get that with an email marketing system.
No way.
Traffic that we're using with this traffic, can you imagine once we get the traffic that's actually, targeted, that's fresh, I should say, fresh, because we do drive targeted traffic, but it's rehashed, reused, and it's just not as good as what we're going to have when we launch. So.
Yeah, it's all recycled. They're all buying. A lot of these guys that you buy from. Yeah. I mean, they're all using each other at times too. They buy from one another. It's all recycled, reused traffic. They seen your opportunity 15, 20 times before they saw your offer. It's just, that's a known fact, man. It's a known fact. So with ARP, we have exclusive rights to this, right? That nobody's seen this offer before. Nobody's seen our platform before. We have first rights of everything. It's fresh to them. So
Well, what's cool is we also get exclusivity rights to the traffic that we buy.
Yeah,
Because
that's right.
yeah, because we're spending over $50,000 a month, and you know what that means is the company that's generating the traffic for us can't resell our leads.
Right.
Okay, those leads can do whatever they want on the internet, but they can't take those leads and outright sell them to you know, a lead provider on the internet. You know, we have exclusive rights to those, so that's powerful too. But we also get retargeting to all our auto recruiting platform leads, which is huge, especially when people get locked in your funnel and you have, you know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people marketing for the ARP opportunity. Eventually the people in your funnel are going to see their advertising. So that's a pretty powerful feature in itself. You know, never mind the retargeting, which is going to follow that person on the internet and on Facebook, and everywhere they go, they're going to be seeing auto recruiting platform. But the bottom line here, and what we've been talking about with these conversions, like you've been saying, Paulie, is we're selling results, and people want a sure thing. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that's watching right now that you want a sure thing, that you want to buy into a business system or a business opportunity and know that you're going to make money, right? So with the conversion rates, that's proof. The system works. You can anticipate, like Paulie said, how much money you're going to make. I got the figures. Paulie, if you had 1,000 subscribers and you're converting to a paid app at 17%, that's 170 people that pay for your app and fill it out, right? So at 27%, forget about the 50%. I mean, that's, you know, that's unbelievable that you have those kind of numbers. But 27% of those, this is without any physical contact, though. This is what I'm talking about. No human contact at all. The system's selling itself. 170 people move to presentation. 27% of those come through as sales based on the system doing all the work. That's 48 sales out of 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm not going to tell you the compensation plan here, but that's about $5,000 a month without duplication. Then you got 48 people that are going to buy traffic, and when they have 1,000 leads, do the math. 48 people with 48 people on your second level. Come on, this is game over. I don't even know what those numbers are. What are those numbers?
48 times 48, you said?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually more than that. 2,300. 2,300. It's going to be more than that.
Yeah, I don't know what the number is.
It's got 48 people getting 48.
But a front line of 48 people wide, and everybody duplicated and got 48 people. How many? The point is, you know, that's a sure thing. You can anticipate how much money you're going to make, and so when you get in, how much traffic are you going to buy? How many opt-ins do you want based on those numbers? You know, I want 100,000, or forget about it, right?
And listen. Remember what he said before. That's with 1,000. That's with your list being at 1,000. 1,000 opt-ins. You guys, I'll challenge anybody out there.
Here, real quick, email marketing is $1 a person, right? A year?
I'm just going to say something even better. You can get 5 sales out of 1,000 people in email marketing. Show it to me, because I won't even believe that. But just imagine having a list of 1,000 cell phone numbers, and with the rates our system goes in and having 48 sales. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I would rather build a list with SMS.
I don't know. You don't need a big list with SMS. You don't need a big list.
No.
You don't really know what we're offering, man. This is huge, man. This is so big, man. It's mind-boggling, man. It's really insane. I mean, people have said, man, if I can only gotten in with Bill Gates when he got started and invested in his business, if I only gotten in with Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, wow, man, I would have been rich by now. I mean, this is the time now. Now is the time to get involved with the next Zuckerberg that's going to be in Forbes magazine basically ruling the world, man. This guy's going to be huge because he's invented a technology that hasn't been invented and hasn't been created yet, and it's going to be introduced to the market, and you're going to be one of the first people selling it to them. Are you kidding me, man? They're going to it's going to go like hot pancakes, man. You know, it's just going to be insane. They're going to start ordering from you. You're going to make a lot of money.
Okay. This is so ahead of its time, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
It's so ahead of its time.
It is. And I'm just, I don't know what it is. Maybe God gave me a vision or something that I can see this thing, man. I was like, don't you guys see it? I mean, don't you guys see this thing? It's insane, man. I'm like, it's so frustrating, man.
Well, and you know, and
but they'll catch on though. And I'll be when they catch on, I'll be on the other side cashing in. They'll catch on, and I'll be cashing in. All right. So it's their choice now. If they want to cash in with us, or they want to catch on and get it later. I mean, it's up to them. That's basically what it boils down to. I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead, man.
No, I just got to say, you know, all of our discussion so far has been on the compensation within ARP. Now, you understand, I just mentioned very briefly that this is a model to what you can customize for your product. And so then you can add other income streams and other products and opportunities, and you can do this same things like Bruce likes to say, you know, just rinse and repeat. And you can rinse and repeat as often as you want. It's the same platform. It's going to be basically the same stats. You're going to go after different targeted leads and so forth, but you're going to be able to expect pretty much the same stats. That's if you rely on the automation. So you're going to build up a custom funnel for whatever, coffee or whatever it might be, and whatever that brings to you with the auto ships and so forth. Can you imagine the same thing happening 2, 3, 4 times, however many income streams you want to add? It's the same thing, and you hands off, you're doing basically the same amount of work with multiple income streams. Now, if you're one of those gifted marketers that wants to take it above and beyond the 17 and 27%, like Paulie is, up and around the upper stratosphere with the 50 and 51%, you know, you can move up beyond that. You could start to get the vision of how massive this is, and nobody can beat themselves up enough to compete with that in the natural world.
Well, good point about putting your own business into it. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, I was just going to touch on that. If you're saying, just in case you're thinking, for those people that are out there thinking, okay, but I have a different opportunity. Can I use the traffic? Yes, you can, as long as you're using the funnel. If you're customizing the funnel to whatever your opportunity is, as long as you're putting the traffic through ARP, through the platform, I should say, yes, you can use our exclusive traffic for your opportunity. Go ahead, Bruce. I just wanted to touch on that.
If it falls under the same category as ARP's traffic, let's get that right.
Yeah.
If it's kind of a biz op type of thing, yeah, you could use the same traffic.
Well, as this grows, the traffic's going to get more targeted to be more specific too, as far as health and wellness, travel, and even geographical locations. So the biggest thing with buying traffic is spending money, right? The more you spend, the more benefits you get from the advertising source. You know, we see it on Facebook. You know, you don't spend a lot of money advertising on Facebook, you don't get a good return on your investment. You know, but the key after, you know, when you're plugging your business into ARP, because we're talking, like Mark said, we're talking about, you know, the income that you can generate reselling the system. But the power in this is generating multiple income streams and having the ability to do that, because when you can afford to buy the traffic for multiple opportunities and you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 funnels that are running for you completely automated, what are you really doing? You're buying traffic. You're sending it to a funnel. You're buying traffic, sending it to another funnel. If you can afford to do it, and I know that when I can create more income streams and afford all the traffic that I want to get to build up, I'm going to keep on building. I'm not going to marry any one business opportunity, because making money online isn't about the opportunity. It's about the marketing strategy. You know, if you had an ebook, you know, you still got to get people in front of that. You still got to advertise that ebook. Just because you have the ebook, it's not the solution, right? So you have your opportunity. You plug it into the auto recruiting platform funnel. Now, when people see this, and think about this, guys. Whenever you look at a business opportunity, what's the first thing you think about that business opportunity if you're considering joining it? Can I do this? Can I do it? Can I promote it? So if you're seeing a business opportunity through this system, that this person's got to enter their cell phone, verify it, and go through this process, fill out an application, tell you all their wants, needs, desires, and accomplishments, go through your sales process to the end result to be a sale. They know they can do it because they see the system that you have in place. Mm-hmm. This takes you out of the equation, like Mark said at the beginning. I think it was Mark or Paulie. Paulie, I think, said it tonight. It takes you out of the equation. You might be the problem. Okay? People are jumping all over the place on the internet trying to join somebody that's going to help them. Don't be responsible for somebody's success. Let the system be responsible for their success, because it's the system that's going to duplicate, not you. What you need is a duplicating system. Period. Period. Among all the other things we're talking about, you got to build a list. You got to have traffic. But without the duplicating system, you're dead in the water, because you can't be pitching your business opportunity on the internet, not capturing, great contact information to follow up with people, and you don't have a team behind you. You know, we have a community of marketers to help support everybody. So we have what everybody wants, and in a big way, a massive scale.
That's a good point, Bruce. I've been in marketing my whole life, since I was a teenager at a grocery store, working part-time and so forth, and all the way through. I love marketing. I can't stand sales. And this is marketing, not sales. All you have to do is present and offer and expose your link out there, and buy the leads and so forth, and then move out of the way. Get out of the way and let the people review it, and let them build the knowledge necessary to make an informed decision. Let the decision be theirs, not yours. We don't push anybody along. The fastest way for buyer's remorse is to hard sell somebody something that they don't need. And when I would market my engineering, the first thing that I would find out is, are they going to need the system? Is it going to recover costs for them? And once you establish that, then it's just a flatline decision, and an easy decision for somebody. But you don't have to be responsible for that person making that decision. It's their decision, and you don't have to be responsible for their success or their failure. So that's why, when Bruce talks about this being a sponsorless system, that's what we mean. It's got all the tools, all the ingredients for full support, the community and everything, where you're not relying on a response from your sponsor. There's many more avenues for sponsor and support.
Yeah, like you said, Mark, that's right. You don't have to sell. You don't have to sell this system. No, we're not selling the system to anybody. This is a system that's your solution. That's all that boils down to. This is your solution. Period. End of sentence.
I don't want to babysit people when they come into my team and my business. And what do I do now? My sponsor's not answering. You know how duplicatable, you know how easy it is to say, watch the first 2 videos, adios, see you later, and they're out making money? Set up and buy traffic. And it tells you right there, the video will show you 1, 2, 3, and they're off in business. How easy is that? How duplicatable is that? Now when they get started and they start building their business, people tell them, what do I do? They just tell them, watch these 2 videos. They're doing the same thing you just told them to do. It's just so simple. I mean, that's what, and the system does everything for you again. And all you got to do is just keep on buying traffic and tell people, yo, watch these 2 videos, and they're off making you money. And it's just a fabulous thing because, and on top of that, people that are watching this are not understanding the comp plan, because once those people start making money, they kick back money to you. So do you want them to start making a lot of money fairly quickly? Hell yeah, because it's going to kick back money to you. So it's very exciting, man. So
the comp plans, the comp plan selling ARP is simple. It's just that everybody you bring in is your partner, and you get
right. They're making themselves money and you money.
Bills, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no
when this launches,
no requirements to get paid. Yeah,
there's none of that. I mean,
none of that stuff. Yeah.
When this thing launches and the rebilling, because you're not even getting rebilled right now. You're not paying for this system. We're in this since last August of 2013. I haven't paid a dime since then, and I've earned over, I don't know, close to $8,000 with the system already.
Wow.
It's crazy. I mean, that duplication, once this launches, all those people go to rebill, that's my monthly nut without buying any traffic yet. How big is that?
Well, we basically locked in a position, and that's what anybody can do right now, that you can lock in a position as a founder. You get all the perks and benefits that are available to us, and we've been working at this for over a year, right? We did all the hard work, so anybody looking at this right now can get in as a founder, lock in a position, and be, in a great community with all the perks that we get, like I said. So that when we launch, this, because now's the only time we have to build this foundation. This is the only chance we get to do this, and it's the only chance that you're going to get if you're watching to start building your foundation before this goes live and viral. Because when we start sending hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of traffic through this system, forget it. It's game over. This thing is going to be so viral. It's going to be insane. So lock in a position now. Because you're not going to have to pay anything till we launch. So it just makes sense to position yourself with the right product at the right time, and build that foundation.
Hey Bruce, this is big, so big, man, that all the other businesses out there, every business out there, from Visalis to Amway and Avon and Mary Kay and all these programs out there to make money for yourself, they're all going to come and order this system for their products. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna order our system. It's almost like everybody's got a rocket. Everybody's got this rocket ships, right? And one is saying, I can go to Pluto, and I can go to Mars, and I can go to the sun, and I can go everywhere. Okay? And it's true. Those rockets are designed to go to those planets, which is fantastic. But they ain't going nowhere until they buy us the rocket fuel from us. And that's basically what this is, man. They ain't going nowhere until they buy the rocket fuel from us, and we got the rocket fuel. And that's basically how this thing's going to work. So get in on board, click the link below, get yourself started, and get your pump and pump the rocket fuel. Get ready, because they're going to come and start buying from you. That's how this thing is going to work.
The biggest thing is going to be that they're going to find out real quick if this system duplicates, and that's what everybody's looking for. It's duplication. If you don't have a business that duplicates, you don't have a business, because you're spinning your wheels. So that's going to be the main catch to this whole thing, is that system's going to duplicate. They're going to have the traffic and the leads to get them the customers they need to be in their business and to grow their business even bigger than what they already have. So this is really a true no-brainer. Like these guys have been saying, time's running out, guys. Click the link below. Get in as a founding. You'll be locked in to be a founding member. Okay. The prices will go up. I promise you that. So if you want to save yourself a few bucks, get in now, learn a little bit about the system, know how to text through your back office, because that's where the texting goes through. You could text from around the world as much as you want, no additional cost. So just that alone is about, I mean, the value we give you here on these Hangouts every Sunday is, I mean, if you've been here a couple times already and you haven't seen it, then I don't know, maybe you're never going to get it, or you're just waiting it to launch and to see where it goes. But, you know, people said, well, I don't want to take that risk. Well, you know what I say to them? It's a risk doing what you're continually doing. Going to a job or working a corporate job or working for a boss, that's a risk because there's no guarantees there. That you can lose your job any time. And, you know, the world has changed. There's no more 401k plans. They're all being wiped away. The stock market's going down the toilet. You know, and you ain't getting no more gold rings after 40 years if you even last 40 years these days. So
gold ring? They gave you a pen now.
Oh, a pen. So I don't know. Maybe the pen.
That's not got a gold either.
So
and the ink's gonna run out.
Huh?
And the ink's gonna run out.
Yeah, yeah. So that's another conversation for another time about all that, the good old world we live in. But you know, you're not blind. You see what's going on. We don't have to sit here and remind you of that or tell you about that. You already know. It's in the news every day. You know what's going on in the world. So here, we're giving you an opportunity to get in. Well, just picture yourself right now. You're in the garage of when Bill Gates is announcing his plans to go with Microsoft. So you're in and you're out. Half the people in his garage walked out.
Yeah.
And from what I heard last year, the secretary of Microsoft just bought her own jet. So you make your own decision and take it from there. We're just here sharing the information, sharing the gift that we were given. That, you know, here it is for you, man. There's no more struggling online. There's no more struggling online. I'm going to say it again. There's no more struggling online. This is your solution. So click the link below.
Cool,
right,
man. You know,
close it out, man.
Yeah, you want to give last call and
all right, Ann.
an hour.
Cut off, buddy.
Man, I wish I can grab him and say, just get him. Look at this, man. I don't know what I mean. You have the system. We solved the traffic and conversion problem. Completely solved. We have the numbers. We have the system. You don't have to spin your wheels no more. Just get the traffic into the funnel that converts. What else do I need to say? I mean, you build a business. This is the ultimate. What they call that again? I forgot. But this is the ultimate way to build your business. And I don't know. I mean, if you want to get to a point where you're just building your business, you're getting consistency, you're seeing results. You found the click the access button, get started. You'll be happy you did. I'm telling you. That's all I have.
All right, Jose, why don't you share some wisdom?
What can I say, man? I mean, this is it. This is the big kahuna, man. I mean, this is the success handed to you in a silver platter. Okay? No SEO, no learning stuff and buying and trying traffic sources to get traffic and wasting your money and going through failures. It's done. All of that is done. All you got to do is just get into the system, you know, and start building your list like any other business. Everybody's building their list. Doctors, lawyers, what do? They advertise. They start building a list, their list of clientele. They tell their moms and dads, listen, I'm a doctor now. Come into my office. Come and see me. They'll tell their friends and they start building a list in a computer base. And now the nurse comes in and says, you know, your name and number, fill out the form. The same thing. Everything. Business is business. It ain't never changed. All right? The only thing that's changing now is technology. And it's going to be through cell phones. All right? And you're going to build a list of cell phones because that's where the people are at. They're right here. See this? This is where they're at. Everybody it's here. I say it over and over again. People, this is so powerful that I've seen people walk against the glass, man, because they ain't paying attention. I posted a video on Facebook one time where one was texting and through the mall, and they were so into their texting that they walked through this pond and they fell in the water inside the mall. It was the funniest thing, but because they were texting, you know. And if you want to reach them, you can be in Vegas and you can be in New York City with the bright lights, and if they get a text with all the lights and all that commotion, all that excitement, they'll still look at their phone. They'll still look at the phone because they got a text. This is so powerful, people. If you only knew how powerful this thing is, you just capture people's mind.
What happened? We lost him?
Did he freeze up?
Yeah, he froze up.
You know,
Take the tour of the system. You guys hear me?
okay. You know what it comes down to, what Jose was talking about, it comes down to tools. You got to keep up with the times on the tools. You know, roofers, the way they used to put on a roof, a shingle a roof, was a hammer and a bag of nails. They'd throw a thing on there and they'd nail that shingle on. Can you imagine nowadays if you don't have a pneumatic nailer and the guy across the street is putting on a roof? It's going to take them 2 or 3 days to put on a roof, where you can do it with a pneumatic nailer in 1 day. I see all the time where they strip off the shingles and put on a new roof in 1 day because they got the pneumatic. So keeping up with the times and keeping up with the most recent tools is very important and very critical as to whether you're going to make it or not in this industry. And that's what we're talking about here. You know, the two-way text messaging by your mobile phone, that's the times right now. Like Bruce said, we use that phone for everything. It's a computer and everything. So why not use it to the fullest advantage, your advantage?
All right. All right. Well, you guys, very good, everyone. Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. You know, we've said it all here. We've been saying it for the past year. You know, we've been doing these hangouts for coming up on a year now. So next month, November, we started them. So a year of these, you heard them. You heard this all before. We're still here. We're still doing this. We're going to continue to be still here and still doing this. Just waiting for ARP to launch, which should be real soon. So we're all waiting very patiently. So the time is now to learn. You know, get in, get yourself familiar with the system, lock that founding position in tonight, and get yourself started with the software and get to know the people back in the community. You know, get to know the teammates. If you have any more questions, we have a Facebook group too. It'll be posted down there in the comments. So come in the Facebook group. We'll let you in. And like I said, we do these every Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So everybody, guys below, have a great week. Well, I'll talk to you guys on Facebook and stuff all week. But everybody out there who's watching took the time out on a Sunday night, thank you for being here. Hope to see you on the inside. Hope you make the right choice and join the ARP family, and we'll see you next Sunday. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.